Yellow.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Um. All right. So I think we should be set,
All
and
right.
hopefully this time around the audio is actually gonna work. Because the last time I coached,
Mm-hmm.
I recorded the entire thing, so he can go back, and I can also upload to my YouTube. And
Yeah.
it didn't record his voice, so it was a bit scuffed.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Are
So
you sure it works now or?
yeah, it should work. I tested
All
it a
right.
bit, so hopefully.
All good.
But yeah, welcome and hello.
Hello, hello. I am
Um.
a junior.
Yeah, I'm Quinkydinky. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screen share.
Sure.
Hope you can see it.
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Right, so just a couple of quick things. You're Diamond 2.
Yeah.
You play Yorick mainly. Is
Mainly.
there like is there a big weakness that you have, or something like a big question? Something
Mm.
that you really struggle on in most games?
Okay. I don't know if there's a big question. I have been master this season a couple times before, but not for a very long time. I was also master last season for a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to like only like 35 LP and then I dropped down again. But usually when I get to master, it's with Shen because I kind of start to drop Yorick. Although I do think Yorick is all right. Um, yeah, I think I struggle with I think my laning phase is all right. I don't make like a lot of mistakes, but my jungle tracking is quite horrible. I feel like, and
Yeah.
then also sometimes I might be a bit troll building. I don't think it's too bad, but uh, maybe my builds are not super good as well.
And also in this game, you also forgot to ban Irelia. That's
But usually I don't ban Irelia, but I don't know.
are you banning Jax instead, or
Yeah, I banned Jax for a while, but I should go back to banning Irelia. I
yeah,
used to ban Jax, but then I would just pick Shen if they pick Jax. But now I ban Kled once in a while because I find Kled annoying.
yeah. But I
I
think
don't know, it's just there's a couple annoying matchups.
yeah, for sure. But I think Jax is at least playable. Irelia, you just can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true. But the Irelia lane, it was fine until Hecarim came around like 3 times before level 6, and my jungler was prioritizing both, which is fine. But after you're like 2 kills behind Irelia, she can just perma-dive you.
Yeah, yeah, and you can't farm.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you look at
at
the
all.
average game here, like
Yeah,
9 CS, 9 CS, then you have 6 or 5.7.
yeah,
It's rough.
yeah, it's quite rough.
Yeah, like also looking at the runes here, you you don't go flash a lot. You go ignite a couple of games, ghost a couple of games.
Yeah, I mean,
What
I
is your
don't
reasoning?
usually go Ignite.
Yeah,
Usually, I used to run Flash more at the start of the season. I
yeah,
like Ghost a lot in a lot of matchups because I feel like Flash is really good, but then in lane, okay, so basically how I play lane is I'm not very good at okay, I used to not be very good at trading. I'm still not super good at trading. So what I would do to fix that, which is a band-aid fix, I would just always let them push into me, and then I would just chill until level 6 because Yorick can beat almost every champ at 6.
yeah,
So I don't really go for any like level 4 engages. Sometimes I look for one, but I tend to execute them very poorly. So I just play it the super safe way. And I think Ghost is super nice in team fights, especially late game. I don't Yeah, I split push a lot, but I also team fight a lot with Yorick, which is probably not super good, but I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I
Kind of
agree.
how I play him.
I think Ghost is insanely good on Yorick. It's just
Yeah,
in some matchups, it's really hard early without flash. Like if you're gonna have
that's true.
Jarvan jungle, if you're gonna play against Andivia, something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But like if it works, you don't die too much, and also if you're gonna play safe early, which you apparently do, I think it's really good rune.
I
But then,
tried to play safe early, but
yeah. But then, like, what's your reasoning behind Ignite then? Or
hey,
is that
so
something
I
you're just testing?
yeah, okay, I don't have too much Ignite experience, but the times that I normally do go Ignite, I feel like my kill pressure is a lot higher. But I rarely ever go Ignite. And some matchups, I feel like I could try Ignite, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I have kill pressure on this guy. I also think that if I don't really need the Ignite to catch up to people, or the Ghost to catch up to people, Ignite can be alright.
Yeah,
So, for example, against Garen, like I could go Ghost to try and outrun the E, but I just E, then cage, and then ignite Q, and hope for the best and hope I kill him.
Okay, so next question. If you go ignite, so you can kill him early, why would you go first strike instead of conquer?
Okay, it's a good question. I don't know. I thought I would lose early, but even with it, yeah, I should have thought more about the ignite. I was like, okay, first strike is gonna be printing me money. I will just get my Ravenous fast. I don't usually go first strike too often. I only go it against like matchups where I like first strike a lot, but a lot of champs just fuck with your first strike. But Garen doesn't really go in for trades as much as other characters do, so I thought I could maybe try it here. But yeah, maybe Conquer would have been better.
Yeah, I mean, I think the dopamine kick from first strike is really good. It feels really
Yeah.
great, but I've tried it a couple of times, and I really don't think it's worth to go, because
Yeah, I don't think
if you're
so
gonna go
either.
first strike, the rune is not gonna do much for you until like 15-20 minutes,
Yeah.
and especially if you're gonna play versus immobile tanks like Garen,
Yeah.
or I played it against Sion, so I tried first strike and I got like 700 gold at 20 minutes, which is pretty good. But
Yeah.
if I just played with Conquer and Cut Down instead, I would just kill him at least 2 times a lane. But I
I
couldn't do
also go
that
Conquer
because,
into Sale now.
yeah, but I couldn't do that because I didn't have a rune for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
yeah, I think if you're gonna go Ignite and you're gonna be like trying to punish them early and kill them,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Conquer, like an aggressive rune. I like to do. I'm so bad with Ignite, so when I play it, I generally just go with Phase Rush as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because then if the jungler is gonna gank me, at least I can run away. But if I'm gonna go Conquer Ignite and the jungler
That's
is
true.
gonna come level 2, then it's like, oh, alright, GG, game is over.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It just kind of feels bad to me to play Ignite with Face Rush, but it could be very good, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit
Yeah,
preference, I guess. But
it's also fair.
for sure, I would go, like, you can go Ignite Comet maybe, you can do Ignite Conquer,
A
but
while back, I would go Face Rush Strikebreaker to like pop the Strikebreaker faster. I don't know if that's any good, but I did it against Gwen and it worked all right.
I don't think it's the best. I think
Yeah,
Stridebreaker is really bad item in general.
yeah, I think so
I know
as
that
well.
the Korean dude, he builds it into Jax, but I don't see how it's good. I really don't.
Like, which Korean dude?
The Challenger, um, I think it's the only Challenger Yorick in Korea.
Mm,
Yeah, he goes Stridebreaker into Jax, but he builds it second after Black Cleaver.
I
And
see.
I've seen his VODs, and Stridebreaker doesn't do anything, so I'm not sure why he's doing it, but hey,
Oh yeah, M Spectrum does it as well.
let's see.
I
Should
don't
we?
know if you know M Spectrum, but it's like a guy that was
Yeah, I think I've seen him.
yeah.
Uh,
He's also not super good though.
where is he? Here he is. Oh, he's not a Michelle anymore. Unlucky. Maybe
Um,
that's because he wants Stridebreaker.
he also goes Comet.
Yeah, he goes
Mm,
Comet pretty much every single game. And the
I
builds.
see. I've never gone Comet.
I think it's pretty good if they don't have a lot of dashes. But
Mm.
as you know, most champs in the current
Yeah,
day, they just have 55 dashes. It also goes
yeah.
Comet or Biscuits. I think
Hmm.
it's weird. I don't think you should do that. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see. And there's a play against Jax.
Yeah, he does it over there.
Yeah, here.
Three,
So,
four, five. Also a bit more up, but then he went Conqueror.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very strange. So he gets. I went Rabbit Cider. Usually he goes Black Cleaver, and then CDR Boots, and then he goes Strybreaker. And I think building
You're not
up.
playing mid lane here.
Yeah, he might. Alright. So where
There's
was.
3, 4, 5 game. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
below
yeah,
where
yeah.
your mouse is.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it's very strange, because he's also gonna start Corrupting Potion, which I don't like, but alright.
I don't like it either.
This time I actually rushed it, but in most games, it's gonna rush Black Cleaver, then get CDR Boots, and then it's gonna get Strybreaker. And then
Mm.
after that, he's gonna get Shirilda. So what is the slow even for? If you're gonna have Shirilda third item. It's
I don't know. I use it to do auto Q Strikebreaker for face rush, but I
yeah.
don't. This guy runs Conqueror.
I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and ask him maybe if he speaks English at the stream, but we'll see. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you seem to form all right when you play. Like even the games you're gonna lose, a pretty good form. But we can maybe improve it even more.
Yeah, probably. I tend to do some. Sometimes I lose a lot of farm where I try to do something weird where if the enemy recalls and I have like a shove and I don't really have too much gold to recall and I'm like full HP, I look for a roam on mid, which is probably not something I should do, but sometimes it does work out and the lane is won. But then usually I kind of stay too long and I fuck up my tempo. It's just something I've noticed I do in like once every 4 games, and then it kind of fucks it up.
Yeah, I think on Yorick, you really want to be consistent. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. If you're gonna play Camille or something, you can actually like do a decent gank, sure. But
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it on Yorick. But I see
Sure.
here, this game he played against Turnover. He went Phase Rush Exhaust tech, really good, I think.
Yeah, I do
But
that usually against him.
did you? No, you bought the shield and you sold it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I was about to say that you don't want to go this shield here. It's so much better to use start cloth armor, but you actually
Yeah,
did
I did.
that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Um, so if we can just find a good game that we can just go in depth into,
Wait, I'll
like
look at my match history.
yeah, maybe a game that you lost that you could maybe do more. Um, doesn't have to be. It can be like also a game where you stomp someone.
Mm, could maybe go into the 12-6-7 game.
Yeah,
Maybe I could have done something there. I was ahead. Oh wait, no, I remember this game. I don't think I wanna look at
this game is gonna be perfect then.
yeah. No, but no, I know exactly what I did wrong. But I was in VC with people and I was just a bit zoning out and I kind of ruined the game by positioning way too aggressive for no reason at all.
Maybe,
Then our whole team getting caught.
but I think we
Yeah,
can find something good anyway. So
yeah,
we
probably.
can have a quick look. There we go. Just look over the runes. We're
I
gonna play
just
into
need to
Malphite, either top side. Going magic resist, it's alright. I would probably get health, but it doesn't really matter, I think.
yeah. I know
Um,
I got magic resist like that's not true. Like 3 weeks ago, I had to play against some AP Malphite guy twice in a row,
oof.
and he actually messed me up. So I kind of got PTSS.
Yeah,
I thought people still play AP Malphite, but
yeah,
I
I can
guess they
see
don't.
that. I mean, it depends a bit. Like, if they're gonna Q max with Comet, they're gonna do a lot
Yeah.
of AP. But if they're gonna do W max with Grasp, like the W damage, it's just gonna be 80, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
that should have probably gone health. I agree.
there's one tip here. If you know that you're not gonna build that many tank items early, and you're gonna play against a tank, let's just pause here. I would go cut down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Uh,
I
and there
tend to
is also
forget
gonna be
about cut
tank.
down.
Yeah, because I think Coup de Grace and Last Stand, they're so terrible. But
Yeah.
cut down, if you can actually get value of it, it's insanely good compared to the other ones. So that's something you can look into. But then again, if you're gonna play against Malphite, you know that
Yeah.
you're gonna rush Divine, and you're gonna get HP, then
Yeah.
it's obviously not gonna do anything. So
Do you ever go overheal with Doran's Blade because of the new overheal changes?
no, isn't Overhill just a nerf for Yorick now?
Yeah, I mean maybe. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a nerf, but Yorick doesn't have that much HP scaling, I think.
Yeah, I mean it depends a bit how you build. But I think generally you're gonna have at least over 3k health, and
Mm.
then you would just get more with the previous one.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's
But
fair.
yeah, I like Presence of Mind a lot. It's gonna give you some extra mana in lane, so you're not gonna go If you're gonna kill someone, you're gonna get some extra mana.
Yeah.
Well, I think Triumph doesn't really do anything for Yorick. Maybe
I
in this
think
game because you killed 12 people, but in most games you just gonna sit
yeah,
side and you don't really fight them that much.
true.
Just the extra mana in lane. I feel
That's
like
true.
does quite a lot.
That's also why I really like Face Rush. The mana flow band is super nice on
Yeah,
Yorick.
exactly. But I think pretty sure Presence of Mind just gives you more mana.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's a really good rune to have.
Yeah.
Okay, at the start.
I was wondering what I should build, and then I was like doubting between Doran's Shield or Longsword, but I just went for Doran's Shield
Yeah,
because of the Q poke.
you could do a greedy start and just go longsword refillable, but
Yeah.
you don't have to into Malphite, and it would be a bit greedy maybe. If it's gonna have Comet, you see that before you buy anything. If it's gonna have Comet, you should for sure just go Doran Shield, because it's gonna queue you a lot. But now with Grasp, I wouldn't be
Yeah, I could've.
surprised if it's just gonna max W. Even
Yeah.
then, Doran Shield is not bad. It's just you go longsword and you don't die early, you can just get your spike a lot quicker. So it's
Wait.
like if you have a safe playstyle, then maybe it's fine to just go longsword. You skip this.
Yeah. Okay, so quick question. How long do you leash for? I tend to do like an E and then like 4 autos, but maybe that's like way too much.
I want to leash as little as possible most games.
I
And
guess that's
also
fair.
with Yorick in most matchups, you're gonna start E, and it's pretty good to leash with. So I think just E and 1-2 autos should be enough. If the jungler is still gonna ping you, which happens to me sometimes, I do like 1E and 4 autos, and it still wants more, and then it's gonna ping me. It's like no.
Yeah.
Then I just mute him.
Yeah.
But at least the E is really good. If you
I
know
had
that
yes,
if you
sir.
if you can't if you know you can't start Q, just throwing the E's. I think it's 250 damage on the
Yeah.
camp, so it's really good.
I go E almost every game because like I said, my trades are like alright, but I'm not super used to trading early. I play like a pretty slow Yorick, so I feel like E is just nice because I don't really need to know when to Q trade. I can just sit back and E.
Yeah, we can. Where is it? Fog of War and red. So here we're gonna leash here. Because yeah. At this stage, do you think about enemy jungler at all?
I usually do, but this is a super bad spot to stand in. Like I said, this game I was like in VC with friends and I was a bit mentally AFK.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked the game.
Yeah. So one thing, like at the start, I would just run here
Yeah.
and just cover, and I like to stand just here. So if they're gonna come, I can just sneak around, and they don't really kill me.
Well,
Or
that's
if they're gonna flash, I
fair.
can just react to it.
I usually stand like do you know where TP is? A bit to the right of TP. Like
Like
on the
here,
bottom left. No, bottom left.
bottom
Like
left. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
here.
like yeah, I stand like there
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then if like the enemy walks up I can see them.
Yeah, but then you have to keep in mind that you have ghosts, and if they're
Yeah,
gonna have
true.
Nautilus with a flash or something, the ghost
Yeah.
is not gonna save you. But yeah,
Yeah, but
like
I feel like if I stand in the bush, I didn't know you could like sneak around the corner. And usually when I stand in the bush and I invade, I like see them too late after they walk around the corner.
yeah, I mean, I try to do it just down here as close as
That's
possible, so I'm not gonna
might
be.
be super smart.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
it can work. And also in other games where I know that they're gonna have a champ that's gonna try and just mess with me here. I'm just gonna run
Mm-hmm.
here straight, place a ward, then I'm gonna stand here. My jungler is gonna
Yeah.
stand here most times. Then you can see if they're gonna invade. If they have a Warwick and it's gonna stand there,
Yeah.
just wait for you. They just leash here, you just run around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, like here, the first thing you should check for is where is Udor gonna start,
Yeah.
and it should be pretty easy. Like if bot is gonna be fighting now before the minions are gonna spawn, then it's most likely gonna leash here.
Mm-hmm.
But we can just have a look on the minimap, just try to figure out. We don't see bot yet.
Yeah.
Now we
And
see
I do
bot.
four autos for the leash.
Yeah. If bot is already here, then it's pretty safe to say that Udra is gonna start topside.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. We can also
Yeah.
see like if Malphite is gonna be a bit slow.
Yeah.
If he used mana, if he got chunked a bit, then we can see. All right, so Udra started top. Then
Yeah.
he should most likely use full clear towards bot and just fight around bot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you shouldn't be that too worried early game about Udra. But if he would start bot side, he's gonna pop towards you top, then if we sure you don't want to push, you just want to keep the
Yeah.
wave here, so you're not going to be vulnerable. Because Yorick versus most champs, like even against the tanks, you can't really crash your wave early.
I agree.
And then if the wave is going to be here, Udra is going to come and it's going to perma-slow you. You're just going to die. So I think in most matchups, I just let him push towards me. I start E. Gonna try and get all of them. I guess you're gonna do the same. Good job. And now he's gonna push, so you should be fairly happy.
Yeah.
Um,
I woke up a bit too much, but I thought he wouldn't chunk me that much, and he walks around into my wave, so I win the trade.
yeah, I mean, the trade is not terrible for you. I think it's fine. It's just some champs, Malphite is not that scary, but if you're gonna play against Fiora or Riven,
Yeah, then I play safer.
yeah, then you should just play it safe. Like even if you
Yeah.
get one minion is
They
gonna
will,
be 20 gold. But if they're
and
gonna
they will do all of my HP.
yeah, if they're gonna shank you 120 health, that's 50 gold. If you're gonna buy a pink ward to mitigate it.
True.
Um,
That's actually a smart way to think about it. I don't usually convert the HP to like a potion.
yeah. So I think the most important thing for Yorick early is not the gold. It's just stay in XP range.
Yeah, especially with early dive meta.
Yeah, exactly. If you know that.
Yeah, this is Giga Int.
Yeah.
Take a lot of damage for that.
It's a bit unnecessary. And if Udur was gonna pop towards you and you know it, then your only goal should be stay in XP range, get as much farm as possible without losing health, and stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna be this low, and Malphite is gonna push the wave, they could maybe dive you if he's gonna pop towards you. Now you know that that's not the case, so you can maybe do a bit more riskier plays. But yeah, XP is the most important thing for Yorick early, because most matchups you're gonna lose into level 6. So you're gonna get down in CS, even against most tanks, because they're just gonna be stronger. So just focusing on staying healthy and playing consistent, letting the wave push towards you, you should be happy. Next thing is gonna be like, so he's gonna push. Well, I feel like I should push the wave, maybe crash on 4th wave now. And then you should look for a base. I'm not sure if he's gonna do it. We can have a look. Speed up a bit. Another thing here. I'm not sure if he's thinking about if he's gonna base on this wave, or if he crashed it or not.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna crash it, but somehow he doesn't.
Yeah, so if you know that he's gonna crash it, and it's gonna be this healthy, just throwing the E here, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, you're right.
If you're gonna land the E, all the goods are gonna go towards him. It's gonna get chunked, I don't know, 200-300 health. And he's gonna be here. Then he's gonna kill the goods, and he's gonna crash the wave, and it's gonna base. It's not gonna do anything. So what I would do here is just to keep the ghouls like this. Then you wait for him to base. Then you can just use the ghouls to push out.
Yep.
It's just to figure out if it's worth to go for the trade and what it's gonna give you, pretty much. Like, I'm not sure how Slogdogs plays early game. Maybe he plays more aggressive than me. But
he plays super aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, not super aggressive, but he very often gets a kill like level 3 or level 4 with 4 ghouls.
Yeah.
Or missed the E.
And same thing here, like, passing the W, you're gonna shank him a bit, but you're also gonna be
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it yet.
This guy is just standing in my ghouls, and then I kill him. Yeah.
Alright, I can respect that. But yeah, like, he obviously played it very poorly.
Yeah. Super true.
So you should just, like, previous wave, just crash the wave, just take a base. Now we got a kill. And also, this is, like, D1 monster.
Yeah.
So, like, even in this loop, people are gonna make mistakes. So if you want, you can fight them. I just like to be consistent. You get your item, and then you can just do your own thing.
Yeah, most of the time I don't actually do this, but sometimes I do.
Also here, you had Triumph now, I think. Yeah, if you had Presence of Mind, you have extra mana here. You could maybe crash the wave, even if Malphite is gonna take it back. Now, we're gonna be a bit doomed.
Yeah.
Malphite is a bit slow, and the wave should be big enough. So maybe you can crash it. What Malphite should do here is just hold the wave here. Your room. Udor is gonna be around.
For example, sorry, I'm pushing the wave here, right? But technically, I didn't know where Udyr was, I think. So maybe I could have died if Udyr came around. And sometimes I do, but if I don't push the wave, I'm also fucked. So I'm kind of forced to push the wave, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I think that also comes from like the initial play that you're trying to kill him instead of just playing with the wave and staying healthy. And also, if you look, if you just pay attention to the minimap, you see that Udor is fighting bot side. And he's also gonna die, I think. Yeah, so he's gonna die. And he just got spots.
Yeah, true.
And then if you sit here, you sit back, you just chill, focus on farming. It's a lot easier to pay attention to those small details that, oh, alright, enemy jungler, he was bot, he died. Where is he gonna go now? It's obviously gonna be topside, because we have 24 CS, so he did full clear, so now it's gonna go back, he just go for Grump. Then if you know that, alright, now you wanna plan ahead, on what wave do I wanna push and crash this on? It's a bit different now because you want for the play, but like generally, if we go back to this.
Yeah.
So
let's say, oh, sorry.
No, go on.
So let's say this guy, he did shove the wave, right?
Yeah.
I collect the wave, and then I can't really push in the wave. Even though my wave is gonna bounce towards him, I'm gonna be a bit too low, right? Because he's gonna have a reset. He's gonna be full HP, full mana. I'm gonna be half HP.
Yes. So
do I just recon TP back to lane? And if so, when do I do it? Do I do it after I've taken all of the minions and it's like bouncing, or?
It's a bit hard to see now how the minions are gonna react.
Yeah,
but let's say he's gonna kill the minions here. The wave is gonna be here. Then your wave is coming. So here you can just figure out, alright, can I kill the minions before my minions are gonna arrive? So these minions are not gonna get stopped, so it's not gonna push towards him. So it's just gonna meet here in the middle. Or can I not kill them in time? So they're gonna stack up here and it's gonna push towards them. If you can kill the minions before, I will just kill them, and then it's gonna be even. You can just match the base. But like looking here, alright, you're not gonna kill it in time. So I would just push as slow as possible. Only last hit. Then you just wait for this wave to come. This wave is gonna come in, and it's gonna be here. Then when the next wave is gonna come, you're gonna have a lot bigger wave. Also, if you can't freeze it, obviously here you can like kind of freeze it. So if you went base here, and the wave is gonna look like this, I would just like take 2 minions, and then you smash the base.
Yeah,
because
and then you TP back to lane, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. If it's gonna TP, you just smash the TP. If it's gonna
How do you know if he's TPing? Don't you need to wait like quite a while for that?
I think you can see here, even if it's gonna be fog 4.
All right.
Yeah, I think you see the animation, even if you can just look out for that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like the mindset you wanna have. So here, like, alright, you're gonna push as slow as possible, and if you're gonna be healthy here, even if it's gonna come back from base, if the minion is gonna stack with this, and it's gonna be cannon wave, so this wave combined with cannon wave is gonna be here. Even if he's gonna have items, it should be hard for him to trade against you. And even if he does, you can just trade back a bit if you want. You just go base, you TP back, and then you're gonna be healthy while he's gonna be shanked. Hopefully without his TP. Then you can maybe crash it. But then the other thing is, Udyr's bot, he just died. Where is Udyr gonna be? He's gonna be topside soon. So if you know he's gonna be top soon, you're gonna try and push too early. So the wave is gonna push, and then the next wave is gonna come here. It's for sure just gonna go and kill you. But if you then slow push, you know that, alright, He died. He's gonna be top. If I could just hold the wave here until he's done with Grump. He sees here. Alright. Yorick is gonna be safe here. I don't have time for this. I'm gonna go wolves instead.
Yeah,
And then you're gonna be safe.
I agree.
Now, junglers are crazy in the head sometimes.
Yeah,
It
true.
depends a bit on jungler as well. Like, if they have an Elise, she could just go here and just sit the bush for 2 minutes and just wait for you. And then it's like unlucky. It's not much you could do. You tried the best to just buy as much time as possible and just play it safe. So maybe it's gonna burn a summoner of you or something, and then the wave is gonna be bad and you TP back. And you could still be around top. Then the best thing you could do is just sit in the bush here and just try to collect XP. And you just don't go for the wave. And then you just wait for Elise to show somewhere else. Maybe your team is gonna dive them bot side. Just something. But the worst thing you could do if the wave is gonna push towards him and the enemy jungler is gonna shiz and kill you, and the wave is gonna be bad. You TP back, you die again, then it's just the game is over.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. That's what happened into the Aurelia game. Like, what happened was I had to push my wave because it was bouncing back and I wasn't super healthy. And then I don't remember. Oh yeah, they had Hecarim. I was still like 80% or something, but my wave was bouncing and I was forced to walk up. And then I died. I TP'd back to lane because my lane, like my wave was still pushing and it was fucked. Otherwise, you could just freeze for like 4 waves.
Yeah.
TP back and I just die again from the Hecarim. And my lane was just over.
Yeah, for sure. That's also the problem with Irelia. As soon as she's gonna get Vamp Scepter, she just freezes the wave here, and you can't really crush it. If you're gonna spawn ghouls, she's just gonna kill them. That's why the matchup is so hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's carry on. You got a kill here. And
I should have just based her, I think.
yeah, I would base. I mean, it comes from the same thing. Where is Udru gonna be?
Yeah.
If Udru is gonna be here on the crab, and you're gonna go here, you don't have Ghost, you have no mana. It's a bit scary. Also, you have 1300 gold. You have a specific item in mind that you want to get? This stage?
Well, I just got a kill. So normally I think I would go Ravenous and I could go Tiamat so I could push my waves faster. But I don't know if Tiamat is good, right? Okay, so that's another thing. Sometimes I go Caulfield Hammer and it feels really nice, and then sometimes I go Tiamat. So let's say I have 1200 gold. Should I go Tiamat or Caulfield and Vision Ward?
I'm gonna do quick math because I'm
Control
stupid. Much the long sword and pickaxe is 1225 gold.
Yeah.
And that's gonna give you 35 AD. So I would go for that. I don't think you need CDR early as Yorick, because if you're gonna fight them, you're gonna land E, throw W, you're gonna do your combo. But more CDR is not gonna help
pickaxe longsword. That's actually interesting.
Yeah, so I think that's best, unless you have a matchup where you really just want a hard show the wave and just go for farm. But I think it's a bit too early to do that. So I would just go pickaxe longsword.
Yeah, that's fair. And let's say you had 1175, like 1175. What would you buy?
Triple longswords if you're gonna go Ravenous.
I see.
I think that's the best. It also depends a bit, like if you're gonna go Comet and you're gonna spam E in lane against them, then sure, maybe the CDR is good. So then you can maybe go Warhammer.
It's such a weird fight as well.
It's a bit weird. But I'm gonna ignore the fight because you should just base here. So it doesn't really matter. No. Got 1600 gold somehow. Amazing. But you should have like around 1200 if you get a kill. Otherwise, like let's say 1k if you farm well.
I buy Tiamat and I buy longsword.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Yeah. I used to rush Tiamat all the time. But I think early game, just maximizing the AD is usually the best thing, because you, even at this stage, you don't mindlessly, you just want to push into push. I think you want to play it safe, just keep the wave here, and then if they're going to walk up, you can maybe trade with them. But I think it's a bit too early to just push the wave and just go for camps. You can do it.
What am I doing here?
Oh, you see that?
Oh, I thought... Yeah.
You We want to get more assists, more kills.
Yeah. And my wave was pushing into me, so I thought I wasn't gonna lose too much.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a short play, I know you can get back before the wave is gonna crash. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I think it's good even. If you do something important, but you don't really do anything important here. But like,
Yeah, I thought Malphite might go in.
yeah, if
the team.
if you're gonna try and dive your teammates or something, you're just gonna go to just cover. You know that you're not gonna die. Totally fine. But
Yeah.
if it's gonna be like, all right, it's 50-50. If I'm gonna die, my team is gonna die, or if we kill them, then you stay top. Just collect the wave. You're also so close to 6 here, so. But yeah, you have Tiamat now, and you're gonna get ultimates.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I usually spawn my maiden like almost instantly, but then sometimes I see other Yorick players save their maiden a bit. I don't know when it's good to save it.
Yeah, so I think here, where you pop it, do you have a plan what you're gonna do with the wave? If you're just gonna hard shove, take a base, if you're gonna go for monster camp, do you have any sort of plan here?
Okay, I had already recalled. I didn't really have much money, but
Yeah,
usually when
you
I
have
play
100 gold.
Yorick, usually when I play Yorick, what I do is like I said about the earlier roams I was talking about. What I do is I try to push waves, so I have prio and I can look for to do stuff in like the jungle with my jungler, like trying to shut down that guy, or maybe on mid lane. But I think here maybe I should have just played it slower. Could have waited a bit for my jungler to come, and we could have maybe set up a kill with Maiden.
Yeah,
But
it's
I don't
possible.
know how it plays out. I forgot.
Yeah, so I think here, like one thing, if you don't have Tiamat, then
Mhm.
you're not gonna be forced to push. If you have pickaxe and longsword, and you just keep the wave here, then it's so easy for you to just catch Malphite. You can maybe just chunk him here.
Yeah, and I could just freeze and then I kill him.
Yeah, exactly, because you don't really have anything to play for here. It's
Yeah.
6 minutes. Rift is not gonna be up for 2 minutes. The blue is not up yet, so you can't really push the wave. You just sneak the blue. So that's another thing, like why I don't like Tiamat as much anymore if you buy it early, because it's a bit too early if we just push the wave, you just go for cracks and stuff. But yeah, you could freeze the wave. If you don't want to freeze the wave, if you want to hard shove and you want to go for Krugs, it's also fine. It's just you need to have a plan before you pop the maiden.
Wait, can you give me 5 seconds?
Yeah, sure.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you pop the maiden, you need to have a good reasoning behind why you pop the maiden.
That's fair.
If it's to push quicker and go for jungle camps, fair enough. Just have a plan. Because if you're gonna throw the maiden here, then you realize, oh shit, enemy jungler is gonna be around. So you're gonna be forced to
But
push.
even here, I could just E first on the Malphite. I don't know why I spawned my maiden. If I land an E, I can maybe look for an engage.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
I know, just a
You
bit dumb.
should do that if you think about it. But like, all right, you didn't do it, fine. But just using the ultimate without a plan, I think that's bad.
Yeah. I guess it's fair.
And now you're gonna fish for the E, but it's a lot
It's already
easier
too
to
late.
land the E here if it's gonna hit the minions instead of it's gonna run away like a scared chicken. But yeah, if let's say Udyr is gonna be top now, and you pop the maiden, the wave is gonna push towards him. Udyr is gonna walk up. He's gonna do 2 autos and smite it. It's gonna be dead. Then how do you play? You're gonna be fed now, so you can maybe crash anyway. But if you're gonna be even against someone, or if it's gonna be against I don't know Riven, Fiora, you can't crash the wave without a maiden. Then the wave is gonna be frozen here, and it's just really bad.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, it for sure is true. But
yeah, so you did a good combo here, but the goals are too slow, so it's not gonna come. So if you just
for example, this I only won because of Conqueror. If I had first strike there, I wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah, for sure. But also, if you use 4th tier with the ghouls, you catch them.
Yeah.
The ghouls are gonna help you. Now it's just you and the maiden.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
that's right. It's fine. No, so I'm not sure. Are you paying attention to enemy top summoners? Like, do you time it?
Yeah, I use Professor and then I click on the like it
Ah,
has like a little overlay and it automatically keeps
yeah.
in mind if they have the rune that reduces it.
Yeah, that's good.
I play in like like a semi kind of a noob team. There's like a Dutch student league and like you're allowed to use Professor. So me and my team we use it to track
Yeah, I mean,
summoner.
in that case, it's always worth to have. I don't do it because, like, if I'm gonna play Plo and it's not gonna be allowed, and then I can't time summoners, it's
Yeah, that's
pretty
fair.
bad. But yeah, so if you know
I
he's
don't
not
actually
gonna,
play pro. I play like semi-pro,
yeah,
not even.
no, but
Just
that's
for fun.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. But like, if you know he's not gonna have TP, then you can just get all the plates here, which is good.
Yeah.
If you know he has TP, I would. Like, let's see when he died. So here, I will just get one plate, maybe. Yeah, one plate.
Yeah.
He's got TP, so I'm just gonna run away. But
Yeah, I did know he didn't have TP this time around.
Yeah, so that's fine. And also here,
Yeah.
if you had enough gold here for one plate, of the
Mhm.
one plate to get Ravenous Hydra, I don't think you have enough now. But if you had enough with just one plate, there's no point to go for another one. So I think it's better to just get the gold you need, then use base, just be back on the map earlier.
Yeah, I
Now,
think that's pretty smart. I don't often think about how much gold I need for Ravenous and like taking that into account when taking plates. I just see plate, I bonk.
yeah, I mean, me too.
Yeah.
The dopamine kick when you play Yorick is it's not gonna be
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a flashy outplay. It's gonna be, yeah, you're gonna hit a turret, you're gonna get gold.
Yeah.
That's the only dopamine we're gonna get. Yeah, you're gonna have 1600. So I guess you're just gonna get Vamp Scepter and Warhammer if you have enough.
Mhm. I don't know if that's a good spot to recall, and I think that was actually kind of a dumb recall spot. Might have been better to just recall further back at tower.
We even got Ravenous Hydra. That's cool. I mean, it's like the wave is big. I don't think Malphite is gonna chase you,
Yeah, true.
unless he has a ward here. But
I didn't know where jungler was because, like, in this state of the game, I'm not tracking the jungler properly, and that's usually why I die.
yeah, um, yeah, like in this instance, it's fine, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like, and then again, like if you just know when you're basing, you can
Mhm.
just click on Hydra, and I think you do Alt click, and you see how much gold you're gonna have left to buy the item. And then you say, all right, it's 200 gold off. Then
Mhm.
I could sell this, but then I have to wait 20 gold. So
Yeah.
if you already know that you're gonna be forced to wait in base, you can just run like safe, then use base.
So, do you think I should have waited here, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, yeah, I do it.
Yeah, you do. I buy it.
Yeah.
I think that's really good. Like even if it would be 30 gold or something, you have to wait. Maybe you're gonna lose a couple of minions. Just getting the item as soon as possible so you can stack it. I think it's really good. Okay, so
Also,
now
think Ravenous is super nice on Yorick.
yeah, it's insanely good. Even after this
Yeah.
change, when it's gonna give you
Mhm.
life steal instead, it's really good. Now, you have Ravenous, Malphite is not a champ. So what you wanna do here also is at 8 minutes and you got 3 plates. So I wouldn't worry about going for the plates here
Mhm.
because you have almost 6 minutes to get 2 plates. You should be able to do that.
So what do I want to look to do here? My jungler is going both. I would love to take Harold, but he's going both.
yeah, so if you can get 3 ghouls up here to follow with you, like if you could, you don't have Q up now, but if you could use Q the last creep here, so you get 3 ghouls, so then you
Yeah.
can crash, you have 3 ghouls with you, and the map is gonna look like this.
And I could probably do it because
haven't-
Udyr's also pathing both.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you've seen Udyr recently, so I would just go here, place a ward, check the bush if they have a pink ward, because they normally do.
Yeah.
And then Alright. Blue is gone, Grump is gone. Rift is up. Udr is
I see
most
Krug
likely.
spawning.
Yeah, exactly. Krux is spawning. Udr is not going to be topside. So if you know that it's not going to be warded, or like if now your mid laner is not going to be here, so it's a bit scary if it's going to be a ward here, and mid is going to push, so then they can maybe just go and stop you with Malphite ultimate. But if you know that, alright, your mid laner is going to be here, you're just going to be even, is farming, I would push wave here. You can also see, oh, it's a Kana wave, next wave, if you just look at your wave. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a Kana wave, I'm going to have time.
I think what I do it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can use Solar Rift then.
Yeah, I agree. I think what I do here is I take Krugs and then I look to the Rift, but I'm not very sure what I did.
Yeah, I mean, going
Maybe
for
I didn't
Krugs
do that.
here, that's also fine. And I think considering, since you don't have any ghouls with you, going for the Rift here, it's gonna take a bit too long time, I think.
Yeah.
So going for
Like,
the Krugs
could
here,
have had the goals if I played it better.
yeah, maybe, but maybe in some instances, even if you play perfect, you're not gonna have the ghouls.
Yeah, true.
I think it's fine to go for the Krugs, especially if you're gonna fight, if your team is gonna fight bot side. Sedu's gonna be there, so she's gonna pop down bot. You see Krugs, just take them. She's not gonna be angry because she's gonna be busy fighting bot. If she's gonna be angry, unlucky, just mute her.
Yeah.
Um,
Yesterday I had to play, or 2 days ago I had to play Yorick in the Dutch Student League thing.
yeah.
My jungler got mad for taking Krugs, but it was like, I thought it was a very good play. I don't know, maybe we can take like 2 seconds in a bit to go over that, but it's not really necessary.
I mean, it's good info to know about. I think if you see, like, it should be fairly easy for you to see what Seju's gonna do. We can just go back and see Seju popping here.
Yeah.
So, she just got off base. He's running. He's going towards bot.
Yeah.
Chickens are spawning. So, she could do full clear here, up until top. And then she can base if she wants. And then if she's gonna go for that, maybe it's a bit grief to go for the Krugs here, because maybe she needs it for an item or something. You see her mid, she's gonna catch a mid wave. And now, is she gonna go bot or top? If she's gonna go bot here, then
Play bot.
yeah, and then you have plenty of time to just go Krugs. She's not gonna lose that much. And also, if she sees that you're gonna go for the Krugs here, she's not gonna be forced to go top anymore. So she can maybe just look for his chicken or something. But if he would run towards top now, then it's a bit debatable. I think it's like, since junglers are always gonna be so angry, I think it's risky to go for the camp, which Seju's gonna pop towards. And
Risky for the mental.
Yeah, I've done it myself, and they just go AFK some games. It happens, but you learn.
Yeah, it was the exact same scenario where like my wave was pushed in a bit, and then I went for Krugs, but my jungler was also topside. And yeah, he was not amused.
Yeah, then it's a bit awkward. And here, you want to go for the rift. I think
they warded it, and I don't have pink ward.
Yeah, I think it's very ambitious, and especially since Seju is not topside.
Yeah.
And wolves are spawning. I don't think you see that wolves are spawning, because you don't have vision on it. But I would just collect the wave here.
Yeah, and I guess that's fair.
Like, you're gonna get the rift now, but
oh yeah, he gets it.
yeah, okay, you don't.
Yeah,
yeah. You get the rift there, but if enemy team is just gonna collapse on you since they have a ward and see you, then it's very, very bad. You don't have TP at this stage. It's a big wave, so they kill you, and they get 4 or 5 plates. Not good. So, alright. Yorick coming. Same thing here. You're gonna be super low on mana. If you have presence of mind, since you killed Malphite, you're gonna get more mana. And like,
yeah, true.
Just use these chunks you're gonna do
I
here
guess
and there.
presence of mind would have been so good here.
Yeah, I think it's really good, especially if
I also missed my E twice. I kind of struggle with hitting the E. It's just practice, I guess.
I played Yorick so many games, and I can't land it. It's not just you. But also, if you go Ravenous Hydra, you're gonna be healthy most of the times. Like, you're full HP. So what did Triumph really do for you? Then if you have
You're
if
right.
you have mana, you can stick around on the map for so long. I think you should try that.
Yeah, and then I would have also been able to take plates because I would have had mana. Right now I recall because I don't have any mana.
Yeah, exactly. And you Shank Duder, so you know he's gonna be low,
Yeah.
and he's not gonna be able to contest you.
For sure.
Now you have 3 minutes left. You get 1.5 plate. Should be doable. No problem. It's just something you should keep track of. Like when's your window to get plates are gonna be. If you can get it before 40 minutes, and just plan ahead how you wanna get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You got CDR boots. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if they're good. I like running CDR boots a lot. I also really like Swifties.
Yeah, I like Swifties a lot, and I'm not sure what I would buy in this game. I think since they have Malphite is gonna slow a bit with Q, and I have Udry, that's also gonna slow you. Could go Swifties, but I think going CDR is not bad.
Yeah.
And also like going Mercs here, they have 1 Cease jump. This is pretty awkward. Going Tabis when you're gonna play mainly against Malphite Udry, maybe not the best. I think CDR boost with Swifties is perfectly fine.
Yeah. I also really like CDR boots because if they do end up killing my Maiden, like the first level in Maiden just takes so long to get back. It's like 180 seconds or something.
Yeah, it's very long. And then also like just having Summoner spell haste on Yorick is really good, I think. Especially if you're gonna play with Ghost. You can just use it to get a kill, and then it's gonna be up soon anyway. Yeah, you're gonna get a plate here because Malphite is gonna roam because he can't lane against you.
Yeah.
And at this stage, pretty happy. Decent farm, a lot of kills, and you got 5 plates.
Yeah, I'm super rad.
So now, you took the tower.
Could I have played the farm better? Like, because you tend to get like way more CS than I do. Like sometimes I watch your I watch your games quite often on YouTube. Then you tend to get like 10 CS per minute, like almost every game, right?
Yeah,
Like most games.
in 3 matchups, yes. Because I like early game, I don't focus on getting kills. You got 3 kills and 2 assists here.
Yeah.
And Malphite only died 3 times, so you played.
I don't know where I'm missing my farm here.
I mean, it's small things.
Yeah.
It's like maybe you're gonna take bad bases sometimes. Maybe you're gonna overextend. I don't remember exactly, but also like going for the crabs as soon as they're gonna spawn. Then you just push the wave. Like you go for crab, you push the wave, and then crabs are gonna spawn again. You just go back. If you're just gonna be efficient with it, you can get pretty good numbers. And also in many games, like when I see the second blue is gonna spawn, I try to do my best to just get here in time. There's a ward here. Just try to take it, because if I'm gonna be able to take the second blue, when I'm gonna go Ravenous, I'm gonna have unlimited mana and I'm gonna have lifesteal, so I can stick around for so long. Then I just farm everything I can. But yeah, like after you take this tower, what do you have?
Wait, how much gold do I have?
9.1.
Probably should be recalling, or I could take Krugs and then wait for Malphite to push and then collect the wave.
Yeah, so let's say you're gonna recall here. You're gonna come back. Then what's your plan?
I think what I should do. Okay, so normally I should have had the Herald. I could have gone bot lane. I would have placed Herald, and we would have gotten a lot of plates. I think that could have been really good. But over here, I think it's still good to maybe go bot lane because there's not much for me to gain against Malphite anymore. I can't really take tier 2. I don't think I do that, but I do think going top or bot or mid would have been good.
Yeah, but
maybe not.
Yeah, but do you think you should?
I don't have Herald.
Yeah, but do you think you should be able to take this Herald?
I know it was super greedy. I think the play was not a good play. I do think the play could have worked out if I had timed my Q a bit better and waited a bit for the Maiden, because right now it's just sad what happened. Because he steals it with ult.
Yeah, you could have, but I think like you see Malphite moving down here.
Yeah, in general it's pretty grief.
And then like just look at the vision here.
Yeah.
So you're farming Krugs, you don't have to think much. You can just look at the map. You see Malphite running on the ward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, alright, maybe it's gonna run towards Dragon if they want to fight it.
Yeah.
You even ping it. That you want to fight him or
I
something.
thought he might be on there with Udyr.
Yeah, exactly. But now you see he's running back. Then it's like, alright, is Udyr gonna be here? Did he drop a ward in the bush here?
I thought I could 2v1 them if Udyr came around, but I wasn't too sure.
Yeah, so Udyr's gonna be here, Malphite's gonna be here, and Akshan can move if he wants. I
Yeah,
feel like it's just
I
illegal
guess it's pretty dumb.
to even go for the rift here.
Yeah,
I
agree.
And like in some games, you're gonna be able to get the rift. It was really
Oh
close this
yeah,
game.
wait. I start Rift because I see them take Dragon.
Yeah, take Dragon. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think that's totally fine. That's like the game
When I
flow.
enter it.
Yeah, but that's like a small
One
mistake.
sec.
If you
My mom is
skate-
calling me. Wait, one sec.
Yeah,
One
okay,
sec.
yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
Sorry, I'm back.
No problem. But yeah, like even if it's gonna take the rift here, if you just cage him correctly, I think you were a bit late. Maybe you got CC'd, can't remember.
No, I think I was just flabbergasted.
Yeah, it happens, but like, okay, so he's gonna get the rift, unlucky. But if the plan was, alright, you just got dragon, they're not gonna be top, I can get rift, that's fine. But if you do rift, it's like, oh, I see rift, I wanna take rift, I don't care, I take it.
No, I was walking away from Rift, and then as soon as the pop-up came, I eat it.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, in most games, you're not gonna be able to get rift there. You managed to get it now. Fair enough. But like, I would just focus on being as consistent as possible. Just instead of flipping a rift, just push your wave, go for Krugs. Then, if you just farm well, you're gonna be so strong later on, so it doesn't really matter if you get the rift or not. You also wait. When you take the rift, the tower is already gonna be low, so it's not like you need the rift to kill top tower. You're gonna get it anyway. So sure, the rift is gonna give you 300 gold. It's nice if it's free, but I would never flip it. But then if you can just not flip it and take it, fine. But yeah, so like here.
Sorry.
Wait, oh, wrong time. Yeah, so took this tower, and you have 1.1. You could base and run back, but then without rift, what is there even to do? If you're gonna base, run back. If Malphite is gonna freeze the wave here, it's really hard for you to walk all this way, try to crush the wave, then if Udyr is gonna come, you could maybe die. So at this stage, I don't care if I'm gonna base now, if I have 1.1, because it's not really gonna give me anything. What I would do is just try to maximize the farm here. So
yeah,
I would go for Krugs, I think. Maybe it's just gonna pop towards it, then it's a bit awkward. She's not. You're gonna go Krugs. Good. Red is gonna spawn, blue is gonna spawn. So I would... You already placed a ward here. Where do you place it? You place it now. A good ward. It's hard to know that the ward is gonna be here. But I would try to get the blue here, if I can.
I think I do that. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I see you take red. I don't know. I just remember one game where you took red, but I'm really hesitant to take buffs from my jungler.
That is scary. It's like if your jungler is gonna be fighting bot, and you don't see Udyr, so you know that, alright, Udyr is gonna be on the blue here. And then, since it's not gonna be bot, he's gonna try to either invade or dive you top. Then if I just go here and take the red, so he's not gonna get it, I think that's...
Yeah, sometimes I do that as well.
Yeah.
But then other times like for example here, I would have never taken the red because I'm just afraid to get flamed and my jungler might go AFK.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
here, since Seju's around here, and like shit really wants to take red, you just pop down bot, I think, then I think it's pretty stupid. But yeah, so you're actually gonna go for Bloom. That's really good. You take it. You have a ward here, so you're gonna spot Udyr. Now you just run. Very good. Here, we just push a wave. And this ward is also gonna help you so much now, so you know if Udyr is gonna be around top or not. So if you don't see Udyr here, like if he would just go for wolves and just run down bot, I would stay for the grump. But now you see him, it's fine to play safe. Now 1.6. Now I would maybe base, because I know I can't get anything top. Krugs are gone. Seju's gonna go for the red, so you don't really have anything to do here. So I would probably base. Now you're gonna do Yorick gaming.
Yeah, I should have based there.
You got the kill. It was a bit too close to comfort, I would say. So even if you're gonna get a kill here, if they get the bounty, you got 2 kills all of a sudden.
And I get a kill on the Zera if it does like almost nothing for my team anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And if you just play to farm your wave and go for jungle camps, you're gonna get more gold than if you're gonna stay here and in I don't know 35% of the games you're gonna get a kill. And you're gonna get 2 kills, maybe. Malphite ult, very very cool. Yeah, I really.
Disaster.
I mean, it's so because your team is always gonna fight. I think that's a big issue with Yorick now, is that your team wants to fight and you don't. So it's like a bit coin flip if you're gonna group with them or just mute them, just focus on farming.
Yeah.
But I think it's very, like the fights here, they could just go the other way. You're gonna die, you're gonna give a big bounty, and then what?
Yeah.
Now they're like still fighting. And like as you can see, it's pretty hard for Yorick to fight. Even if you're fed. I wouldn't really do that. And just imagine if you're not gonna go for these crazy fights. See.
Yeah, I could be getting so many waves still.
Where is it even? Yeah, so here. If you just went base now, then recall. You're gonna be base 40, then it's gonna take 20 seconds to run back here. So now you're gonna be here. If your team is gonna take a crazy fight here and Malphite is gonna come and you're just gonna go full Oompa Loompa, you're gonna be here, no one's gonna be here. You can just take this tower.
Yeah. Does it actually take 20 seconds to get back to lane?
I think it's like 23 or something. It depends a bit on movement speed and something like that. There is a chart, I think, about like how long time it takes to run to different areas. I can maybe try and find it.
Either way, I would have been here by now for sure.
Yeah, so you're gonna be here. Or Malphite is maybe gonna pick a fight. Maybe he's gonna kill someone. But if you're gonna be here, take this tower. This tower is 800, 650 gold, I think.
It's 550 plus 50, so 600.
Yeah, 600. So that's 2 kills already. And you're gonna get 2 XP. If you're gonna be here.
And you also get less gold from kills anyway. Because I'm already like... I've already killed the Malphite a couple of times, so he's not even worth 300 anymore. So it's just good to take tower.
Yeah. So if you took tower here, the tower is already gonna be gone. And now dragon is gonna be spawning. Then you're gonna base with the gold you got here. You're gonna have... Well, now you got a couple of kills. Before the kill...
But I would have had like the same amount, maybe even more, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so with the tower here, let's say you're gonna have... I don't know, 2.8k.
Yeah.
And that's almost gonna be your second item. Maybe you have enough even. It depends a bit what item you're gonna get, but doesn't really matter. But like if you're gonna be close to get 2 items here, this stage when dragon is gonna be spawning, and if you already took this tower, you don't really wanna go top anymore, because You see a tower here, a tower here. You want to go here.
Mhm.
So maybe then you base, you get 2 items. You can just yawn for the dragon because you're gonna be so far ahead at this stage.
Yeah.
You get the dragon, and then after the dragon is dead, enemy team is not gonna play around bot. They should most likely play around top if Rift is gonna be there. So then you're gonna have free time to just take this
Yeah,
tower,
and
take
we
this
just
tower.
win the game after. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another question. Let's say both of the towers on top and on both, they're like both gone, right? And I just got my second item. Should I be going for Hullbreaker third, or do you think Hullbreaker is bad if 2 towers are taken on both sides? It might
I
also depend on the game if you need it to be able to side lane.
yeah, I don't build Hullbreaker, so I'm gonna do more damage to turrets. I build it so I'm gonna be tanking lane. So if they're gonna come and try and kill me, I'm gonna be tank enough. Like
Yeah.
if they're gonna have some lethality champs, some magic pen champs, I don't wanna
Sure.
build both cloth armor and magic resist. Then I can get Hullbreaker, and I'm gonna get both. But then it's like, alright, so will I win the game by split pushing only, or do I have to group with my team and just play for Nash and just play with them?
But even if you group with your team, Hullbreaker can actually be super valuable because the range is like, it
It-
says that it's super big, right? But
Yeah,
half the time in team fights, you're still gonna be able to have it up.
Yes, sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's like the mind or
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
the thought process. If you're gonna group with your team, if you
Yeah.
have to do that to win the game, maybe not go Hullbreaker. If
Guess that's fair.
if they have a lot of magic pen and lethality champs and you wanna go side, going Hullbreaker is fine.
Mhm.
And also like I'm not sure. Let's just see when you're gonna base. That you're gonna get Prowler. So
Yeah, I don't know if that's smart. I thought I needed it to kill the Ezreal.
yeah, I mean
I don't know if I can ever
Hullbreaker
walk
into
up to
Ezreal
kill him.
is fine. But it's like, are you gonna group up here and try to fight them, or are you just gonna go side?
I was planning on grouping up because my ADC was behind and they couldn't fight Ezreal. But then again, I think even if I go Prowler here, right, it's gonna be very hard for me to get onto the Ezreal because they have Malphite, they have Udyr protecting him, Sarah.
It's a bit tricky,
Maybe
yeah.
not. Yeah.
I would probably just try to split push this game.
Yeah.
Because
Then what would you buy? Would you buy Eclipse or?
a good question. I think you can go Shirilla's Grudge second.
Yeah, I
It's
like that a lot as well.
gonna be good against Malphite because he's gonna get some armor, even if he's gonna be like super far behind. And Chirilla, the armor pen is also gonna work on turrets. And turret has 55 armor, so it's gonna reduce like 15. I'm not sure exactly. Like maybe you're gonna do 10% more damage, maybe 15.
Sure.
Maybe Shirilla. I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah, there's so many items you could build on Yorick, and it's
Yeah, true.
pretty hard to figure out what you want to build in every scenario. But the big thing now is you're gonna be very squishy. The next item, if that's gonna be Shirilla, still gonna be squishy for a very long time.
I guess I kind of griefed for this tower. I lose like a big shutdown as well. I don't know. There was like not. Maybe I should have just farmed jungle camps.
Yeah, but also
Should have looked to do a herald.
if we just didn't go for the crazy play mid previously, this tower is already gonna be gone, and then you're not gonna
Yeah,
do
true.
this interplay.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's like
Mhm.
the enemy comp. Can they one shot you? If the answer is yes, then maybe you wanna get like a couple of health items early, because you don't need more damage at this stage. But if you're gonna go Hullbreaker, their comp, can it kill you? I
Maybe
would say
Triforce could have been good here.
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think Triforce is hard to build. It's good in some games, but I don't think this is one of those games.
Yeah, true. Maybe you're right.
Because what is Triforce gonna do that Hullbreaker is not gonna do for you if you build?
Yeah, but is building Hullbreaker good second though? Because what level am I here? I'm like level 10, I think.
Yeah, so
At what level does Hullbreaker actually become like good? Oh, I'm 12 already. I mean, I
yeah,
guess that's
I'm gonna
enough
show
to
you.
build it.
I think going Hullbreaker before like 11 or 12 is stupid.
Yeah.
because it's not gonna scale that good. You can see here, so it's gonna start to scale at level 12, but it's like, all right, it's gonna give you 20 armor magic resist, but then if you just wait to level 14, it's gonna give you 43. So that's when it's starting to get good. So like level 13, level 14, then you can get Hullbreaker. But it's like, okay, so you go Ravenous, you go Shirilda, and then if you get Hullbreaker third, then you're gonna be around level 14, 15. Then you're gonna be happy.
But Cerealia, how much HP does it give? Like, wait, does it even give HP?
No,
Grudge?
Shirilda doesn't. No.
No, okay.
So you're gonna be squishy for 2 items, and then the third item, if it's gonna be a Prowler, then you're gonna be very squishy.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you could just get,
I don't know, just I agree. I think that would have also been bad, but it feels kind of weird to not build Mythic until 4th item.
I agree. In some games, it's also like, if let's say they're gonna have a Nautilus Leona this game instead of Seraph, and a Malphite Udyr, I would get Divine second, or even first. But like, so I'm gonna have Ravenous and Divine.
I
And
like Divine a lot as well.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have the extra health. Like, even if you're not gonna go it, you could get Black Cleaver second item if they're gonna have like a lot of bruisers, champs, and you just want to be tanky.
Yeah.
That's another option. But like going 3 items full damage, it can work. It's just I think it's risky
Yeah, I
in some
agree.
games, and I think like what you want to do. I think after mid game, like after you take tower here, all you want to do is just try to maximize your gold and XP. So when you're gonna get 16, enemy top is gonna be like level 13 or 14, then you're gonna sit on 4 items. You can just go side when Nash is gonna be spawning, or something like that, and then they can't deal with you. That's like my entire plan up until that point. Just, okay, so how can I be as consistent as possible, get as much gold and XP as possible, so after 20-25 minutes, they can't deal with me.
Yeah.
That's like most of my games. Now, some games I'm gonna go full Oompa Loompa and get one shot. Maybe I'm gonna get the Penta in a game,
Yeah.
but it's riskier.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I think like these fights.
I don't fucking know what's going on here, Fiesta.
Yeah, but I think it's like nothing to talk about really. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so it's gonna be a fight here. You might win. You got Seraph, good. But I don't think this should happen. I think the map is gonna look very different if you played it like the way I said.
Yeah, you just play more like the stuff you're talking about is just like a way more consistent way of playing. I think that's probably a lot better.
And it's like, why? So if you play Yorick, it's not gonna be that crazy. Like, oh, you're gonna play Camille Fiora and you're just gonna fight them. You're gonna get so many kills. And you're gonna get on Synapse. That's not really Yorick. It can be if you get like full lethality, Slogdog build. But I think like if you play the champ, you should just like play towards his strength, which is like, all right, you go farm, you kill turrets, you're gonna be super annoying on the side, and then if you just become really good at that, then you can actually like climb fairly reliantly.
I guess that's fair. I don't know. It just amazes me how Slugdog only plays lethality. Really, he like never goes Sunder, never goes any other items. He just always goes the same build, and he finds so much success with it, even though he's so squishy.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but it's just his way of playing, I guess.
It is, but then like he's also building Hullbreaker many games, but it's gonna be like as a 4th or 5th item. Then when he's gonna get Hullbreaker, then all of a sudden he's gonna be tanky. But it's just really good at building full damage and finding kills. Then he can snowball that way. I feel like it's a bit too flippy. But I mean, he's higher LP than me, so I guess it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 2k. I think Shurila is 2100, so you're gonna have it, I think. Here you go. But this is like Slugdog build, pretty much.
But from here I should never be able to lose the game. And then like a lot just goes wrong. We just perma Fiesta it again, and then the Fiesta goes wrong once. We
Yeah, but
lose the game.
that's also what you've done for the like last 6
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
so-
past 10 minutes, yeah.
And
But
it's
it's
like,
just super risky, yeah.
yeah, but once you start to just go Fiesta, it's just really hard to get like back on track, I think. So yeah, never get there in the first place is the best thing, I think. Also here, so you're gonna play. When you run back from base, you're gonna get Shiril down. What do you want to play for the dragon here? Do you want to group mid? Do you want to go top and then you have TP, so you can push here, and if they're gonna go dragon, you can maybe TP, or if they're gonna be stuck, you can go
I
here.
don't remember what I do, but I think that with TP up. Okay, so I think what I should do, I don't know how long the timers are exactly, but I think it would be good to group up for Drake. And then maybe I just push both while they do Baron, and then I have TP up if needed. But I could also just sprint up and then save TP for Drake. But I don't know what's the best play to do here.
Yeah,
I don't
so
remember what I do either.
It's a bit hard. We don't see the timing exactly, and I can't see it because my minimap is too big. But I would, since you have TP here, you're not gonna play for Nash. It's too early. I would just go here, just take the red, take Krugs, go top, and then stay top. And if you're gonna have a ward or something, like if you bought a pink, you have a ward here. If you just place a pink here, so you're gonna be like fairly safe. Just push here, and then if you're enemy team, what do you do?
Oh, I think I remember what I do in this game. I think what I do is in my mind I'm like, okay, wait, they will go to dragon and it will be a fight. And then for some reason, even though I could have joined the fight with TP, I think what I do is I take raptors and I try doing Baron because I have 3 items and I can do it very fast. I don't know if I remember properly.
Yeah, I mean you can do Nash 3 items
Yeah, I
for
think-
sure, but it's like
Wait, I don't do that. I thought I did that.
no, I mean yeah, but
Maybe I would have done that.
you could do it, but then again, do you have to flip the game like that in order to win?
Yeah, that's not smart to do.
Not really. Like if you're gonna be super far behind, and it's like, all right, you're not gonna win the fight here, even if you group. So maybe the Nash is gonna save us. Fine, but right here, I don't think you need to.
So you would have gone top here and then maybe looked for a teleport, right? Because I would have already been top now, I think, by the time that I'm standing there.
Yeah, so you go here. You you don't have any goals, but I would just take the red on the way, I think.
Yeah.
Because you really want to give the red to Disillusion.
True.
It's a bit awkward that no one in your team is mid and defending. So it's not bad to catch the wave. But I think then after you catch the wave, if you don't want to go for the dragon, if you want to go top, you should just try to insta-go.
Yeah, but Lucian is also dead here. My team is just pushing up.
Yeah, so...
It's just weird.
Yeah, but even here, so your team is gonna take a crazy fight.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to say, like, you could maybe help them, but I would push out mid and then just go towards top. Even if they get dragon, they, like, who's gonna stop you at this point?
Yeah, true. You're right.
So
I think that would have been better as well.
Malphite's not gonna do anything, so you just go here, just try to just whack the tower, and ideally...
Oh yeah, I get caught so dumb as well.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have that much vision here. You have some vision, but like it's hard. You're super squishy, and you don't have flash and have Malphite, so like it shouldn't be that hard for Malphite to just press R, and then you should die. But ideally, back again. Ideally, someone in your team is gonna catch mid. Like if it's gonna be Sedu, just catch one wave while you're gonna go here. You're gonna be here. Dragon's gonna be spawning soon. Enemy team has to either hard commit on you with like 3 people at this point.
And then we get dragon.
And then you get dragon. Maybe you die. Maybe you can just escape if you see they're coming. If they go for dragon, you get this inhibitor. fine, you back
And
off.
then we have Baron pressure as well for the next fight.
Yeah, and you're gonna have 3 dragons, which could be a bit scary, but if they're gonna get Dragon Soul, is that really gonna change anything for you when you go side? Not really, because the poke is not really gonna matter. Sure, it's annoying if they're gonna get Soul, but it's not gonna be game losing if they get Soul. And it's only gonna be for a dragon. You get this, they get dragon, fine. You reset. Now, everyone are gonna play with Nash. And you just go bot. You still have TP because you didn't use it. Top is gonna push because of TP minions. So, someone of enemy team has to go top. Most likely gonna be Yorick Shan because it's easier for them to take super minions compared to Ezreal or Malphite. The Malphite is gonna be bot. Malphite is gonna be bot. One item, you're gonna be level 14, close to 15 maybe. And we're gonna push bot. We're gonna get this tower fairly easy. If enemy team is like if Malphite is gonna TP towards Dragon and they're gonna pick a fight. Hopefully if your team is just smart, they should just buy time for you. They're not gonna be smart, it's solo queue, it's not gonna happen. But that's the ideal word.
Teams start to get smart around this elo, so sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I disagree. I think they're all stupid. Like even in Grandmaster Challenger, they just refuses to play around the split.
But if you just type play around my split, do they also not listen? For me, like half the time they do. At least half the time.
I mean, I mute my team most games. So I don't really type to them.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Like, if it's gonna be a good team where they're not gonna type, they're not gonna flame each other, sure, I could maybe communicate with them. Is that the case in 95% of games? No, they're gonna ping each other.
You're right.
They're gonna, it's a fiesta. So, like, when they're just gonna do random bait pings on your teammates, and
that does happen quite often.
Yeah, and they're just gonna do that. Like, I find it so much easier to just mute all, and then you can actually focus on what you wanna do. And with Yorick, like, you can just go split. You don't really care what your team is gonna do, if they're gonna win or lose. But if you just become really good at what you wanna do, you can still carry games that way. And I find it so much more relaxing as well, to just mute all, just do your own thing. Yeah. Pick a fight here. You're gonna get Dragon. So they got it anyway, and they got your bounty. And you didn't get this, so it's like lose.
You're right.
And now you're gonna TP here because you're gonna get fight here.
Yeah. Might not be the smartest fight.
Maybe not. So, you got the kill. You go for the chickens, fine. But doesn't this wave look very, very juicy to you? And this tower?
But what's going through my mind here is, I should have done that, but I just wasted my TP. I mean, I didn't waste it, but it was a pretty bad TP. And then now Baron is up, and if I go bot, I mean, I guess I just take the towers.
Baron is up, yes, and you kind of wasted your TP, I agree. But if so, you get TP here, and they're gonna fight, so sure, you're gonna go here and try and get a kill. You got 1 kill. I would just insta go bot now.
Yeah, I agree. I think that.
Wait, is the dragon up?
No, it's not up. It's a bug.
Yeah. It's insta go bot. Seraph is dead, and enemy team. There's no way 4 people of enemy team.
You're
gonna be able to go here and take Nash.
Should just go bot, and I can probably get inhib if they go Nash.
Exactly.
If they don't, we have pressure.
And also at this stage, top inhib would already be gone. So top is gonna be pushing as well. And then you're gonna be here, and they can't deal with you. And you're gonna get this. If they're gonna commit for you here, just back off. Your team, I don't think your team is like, they're not gonna do that much damage to Nash, but maybe they just threaten it. So you're just walk back a bit, and they're gonna start it. Enemy team is gonna start run, and you can stay here. Just keep on pushing. Or it's not gonna work, but like, you're gonna get a lot of gold there. And then at this stage, if you just get your Hullbreaker and you get level 16, the game is just over. They can't play against you. Level 16 with Hullbreaker. You're gonna be here, bam. And then get Hullbreaker, you reset. Same thing here.
And I do bonk on everything.
Yeah. But instead, we're
We flip it again.
we died here somehow.
Yeah.
At
That's. Oh, I didn't want to go over this game. I flip it so much.
oh, was it
But
Prowler?
Yeah, it was Prowler.
Oh yeah.
Such a dumb play. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, alright, so now you know it's
Yeah.
a dumb play, and then if you just like have
And in a moment, it was also I also knew it was gonna be a dumb play. But like I said, I was in VC with friends. I was hyped up because I was fed and I wanted to do like a quick
yeah, I mean
kill.
that's
But
also
yeah,
makes
it's just
it
a
a lot
dumb way to
harder.
play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens. But like, I think if you just have a couple of notes before the game, like what you wanna do,
Yep.
like
For sure.
kinda what you wanna do, and then just try to stick to it. And then you just see how it's gonna go. And then after the game, you just rewatch. Alright, so what could I have done here? Should I go for this? Should I join them? Should I go for the dragon?
I guess that's fair.
Stuff like that. Oh, you're gonna get Nash?
Yeah, I agree. I don't watch my games very often. I like watch stuff where I didn't really know what I should have done, and I will watch it. But that's only like
Yeah.
once every 3 games,
you
or 4 games.
you have outplay?
I use GeForce Experience, and then I look back at the clip.
Yeah. I think one of those programs are really good. Sadly, like when I'm gonna stream, it's just my computer is too bad, so I can't use outplay while streaming, and two monitors. But if I could, I would just always use it. Then, like when you're gonna be in queue, you can just look over the big points super easily and just see.
That's usually what I do. If I like lost the fight, I will just look back while I'm either dead, or I will do it like in queue after the game. I shouldn't do it when I'm dead, but sometimes I like wanna see what I did wrong, and there's like not much to be looking around on the map anyway. I will just look at the clip.
Yeah, but also like on Yorick, I think in most cases the fight, unlucky, the fights shouldn't be the big thing. It's like what's leading up
I
towards
agree.
the fight.
That's true, I guess. Yeah.
And also in this game, I haven't seen once. I think where before a dragon. Let's look on. Was it this dragon? Can't remember where it was. But like if dragon is gonna spawn, you wanna go on the opposite side. You just like beforehand, 1 minute before or something. Just go here and you spawn the ghouls. So the ghouls are gonna push. So they push without you, and then you can group up. Or you go here, make sure they're gonna push, and then you can go bot. You push there as well.
So, I've been experimenting with releasing Maiden, but I don't think it's super good to do. But sometimes what I will do is I will like go 1 minute before end, I will go top, and then I will release my Maiden top if I know she has enough time to push, and then I will run mid to push the wave in there. Then I will just fight with my team, and then I will TP back to the tower after my Maiden has pushed it. I don't know if that's good to do. You lose like a lot of fighting potential without Maiden.
Yeah, you can do it, but as you say, you're gonna be super weak without the Maiden.
Yeah.
But like in
it's pretty hard to pull off as well,
yeah,
because
but
Maiden push is super slow.
yeah, it depends a bit what level you're gonna be. After level 16, the Maiden is gonna be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Before, I think it's like very hard to ever release the Maiden. But like, if you're gonna go here, you're gonna spawn a Maiden for Dragon. Why can't you just spawn a ghouls instead? Like, if you kill Krugs here, you get 4 ghouls. If the wave
that's probably true.
wave's gonna be here, you just walk here, just leave the ghouls, and as long as the ghouls are just gonna play with the cannon wave, they can just take turrets. Without cannon waves, they might die, but you're still gonna get like so much golden XP.
Yeah.
So you don't have to release the Maiden. Then you can have the Maiden when you're gonna fight, if you're gonna fight, or you just release on ghouls top. You base, you go bot, you push bot. Dragon is gonna be spawning. Your team is gonna be 4 people mid. And you're gonna push here while top is pushing. And then you're gonna get so much golden XP. That's also like, that's probably why I get so much farm on Yorick, like even mid to late game, because that's pretty much the only thing I try to do. It's just, alright, do I have time to set up ghouls on side lane? Can I do it? And it's just gonna give you so much golden XP. Because now, even though you have 9 kills, but it's 1 in 5. You're level 14, halfway to 15.
Yeah, I
It's
could have been like
almost 14.
16. Yeah. If I had done like just taking the farm and stuff and like taking the towers when you said, I would have probably been 16 by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think after the game, like the last 10 minutes is just we're gonna pick random fights and we're gonna fight
Yeah.
here and there, and it's like it's not really that much to say about it. I think.
It's just Fiesta.
Yeah. That again, you got Threadbreaker. And are you 16 yet? No.
That's a bit fucked up. Like equal level to the jungler mid laner now. Well, I had such a big lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just perma flip it this game.
Do be like that.
There's just a lot of points in time where I should have just done the consistent way of playing and where I should just push.
But also, like when you bought Threadbreaker to here,
Yeah.
for the last 10 minutes, you've just been perma fighting, and even though you shouldn't do it, I think if you're gonna do it, going Black Cleaver just makes more sense than Hullbreaker, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, it's just a bit Fiesta, so
Yeah. Big Fiesta.
pretty useless talk about anything here. I think the big thing is just early game and how you want to play.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they're gonna get Nash. Wait. Look.
I could have just been pushing there.
You have 4 ghouls here.
Yeah.
The thing is, you just need to make sure the ghouls are gonna be here. You can maybe kill a couple of minions, but now you can just leave. You're gonna do the job for you, but you're gonna throw it here.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's super dumb.
I mean, it depends a bit. If you want the ghouls to push, then stomp. If you need the ghouls for a fight that's gonna happen here, then it's good to do this, because now they're gonna follow you. So,
Yeah, but I could have just spawned them, right? After the wave, after they pushed a bit.
yes,
maybe.
but then you have to wait a bit, so it depends how much time you have. But ideally, you wanna let this push, you wanna have ghouls here, you wait for them to push, then you spawn new ones, throw them here.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah, and then they use solo and you just go here and bot is gonna push.
Yeah.
If you're then just gonna have a stalemate here, this is gonna push, you have a cannon wave here as well, so you can just take this tower without being here.
Yeah. You're right.
Gaming?
And we Fiesta it again.
And your team at 5th. GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's... Yeah. You should try to release ghouls on sides more often. If
Yeah,
we
I agree.
just...
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did that a lot. I played super consistently when I was in the DSL match and I had like 12 CS a minute.
Shout out my gadge.
And I didn't get any kills.
So like here,
Yeah.
I have ghouls
You have
pushing
the
here.
goals on bot. Yeah.
I think it was the mid on bot here, but it should be the ghouls. So they're gonna push, and only because of that, we win the game.
Oh, when map icon wasn't there.
It was so
It
broken.
was so disgusting. Yeah.
I loved it. But like that.
Same.
So now, when you see the maiden on minimap, it's harder to release the maiden because you're gonna see like, oh, something is blocking
super
the entire
big
map.
icon.
Yeah. They just can't see anything. It's only a big maiden icon. But if you throw the ghouls on side, they're not gonna see it on the main map. They're just gonna expect that it's only gonna be minions, so they don't really have to worry. And then, oh, it's 4 ghouls, GG.
Yeah.
Same thing here. A release.
I think that's also why Dragon works so well, because you can just E over the Dragon and they see like blue blobs and no one assumes it's ghouls taking it.
Yeah. Like here,
Half the time.
I could just stay bot, just push mindlessly, but As long as I'm just gonna put the ghouls here, I don't need to stay. Then I can just
It will push anyway, yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go. Push, push, push. We're gonna hold them. Oh, enemy team is gonna be thinking, it's fine. It's only a couple of minions here. We don't have to worry. Then, what a bad quality. Then all of a sudden, oh shit,
Yeah, he just ends the game.
that's not minions, that's pandas.
Yeah.
I didn't end the game, but like it's just the thought process behind.
Yeah, but you take so
putting the
much.
ghouls.
It's like basically
Yeah.
basically over.
So you just try to do that. Same thing here. Put some ghouls here. Wait for them to move. Then I'm gonna go kamikaze on Ash. Top is still gonna be pushing.
Yeah.
Still pushing. And then we took a fight. And because the wave is gonna be here and the wave is not gonna be in the middle, then I could end the game.
What item are you building here? Are you building Shojin or Cleaver?
I mean, probably show
Not
you.
that it matters, but I don't know what the build path is for Cleaver. I forgot.
It's not this. I think I'm going for Shoyin, but I think I'm just testing builds at this stage.
Do you think Shojin is so good now?
I think it's hard to fit in.
Yeah, I feel like that as well. I only build it like last item if I can.
Yeah, but even then, like it can work.
Yeah.
Let's see, Yorick. So like, what item here would you replace for Shoyin?
I mean, if my GA is already down, I could replace that for Shojin, but yeah, I agree. Normally, GA is just better.
Yeah, so you could
but
replace
also,
this.
you could replace boots if you're going Swifties, because Shojin actually gives a lot of movement speed. Like,
yeah, but that's only if you're gonna be low.
Yeah, true.
So if you're not gonna be low, then
Yeah, I guess boots
then
are
you're
also
gonna be super slow. So.
good. Yeah.
But it's like, all right. So it's Guardian Angel, so I can replace maybe Hullbreaker. But let's say I'm gonna replace Hullbreaker with like Cleaver. Then it's like, okay, Guardian or Shoyin.
Yeah,
That's like the only item you wanna replace in the build.
I agree.
And then like, oh, you go something like this, you get Black Cleaver here. Move this.
Yeah.
Like this feels better.
Yeah, I agree.
Than going Shoyin. So I feel like it's hard to get. Even though like the item looks fine. And also the movement speed when you're gonna be below 33%. Really big. If you can just get it, but I find it's hard to fit.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't go it very often.
Any questions?
Not really. No, yeah, I mean, I already see like a lot of stuff that I could do different, so that's super good. I don't know, I've just been kind of lost streaking, but eventually I will probably be fine again.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens. Sometimes you're
Yeah.
gonna lose games. Like,
I'm just focusing on improvement either way. I was gold 4 2 seasons ago. Then I only hit, like, I went from gold 4 hard stuck to master hitting like last season.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then right now I'm just trying to go for like 200 LP. That's kind of my goal this year.
That's nice. Did you swap champs or what happened? I still play Yorick here.
Yeah, but not much. I only had like a couple games. I didn't play League a lot. I think I was always like alright. But also I just mainly focused on improving, especially when I played with Yorick. I would just focus on what I was doing right and try to do it up more. But I don't know, I was not very good at the game then, and then once I reached Diamond 4, I was kind of stuck because I wasn't very deserving of Diamond 4. I went from Plat 4 to Diamond 4 in 8 days IRL. And then I was in Diamond 4 where I just win streaked, and suddenly the game was different. People were actually punishing me as Yorick, and I was like losing lane a lot more.
Yeah.
And I got coaching from Crikey like a year ago. And then like I learned a lot about laning phase and a lot about spacing. That's also when I started to actually Emax, but because before I would always just Q max or like not max Q start.
Yeah.
And then I played a lot of Shan after Diamond 2.
I mean, Shen's really broken. If you want to
Yeah,
get
it's
LB,
super OP.
it's just you play safe top, press R bot, and you just win the game.
And then I also needed a second champ to learn because I wanted to play in a Dutch student league. It's just for fun, but they would always ban Yorick, so I needed like a second champ, and I picked up Shen.
Yeah. You also managed to get 2 Panthers this season. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, but that wasn't the same game.
Oh.
It was such a disaster game.
Yeah,
It
so
was just a
maybe
fiesta.
that's why you're picking random fights, because you just want to get more Panthers.
I mean, yeah, I don't care that much, but it's just
Yeah.
disaster can be fun sometimes.
It can.
Yeah, it's not super good way of playing.
Look, like this day was very, very funny. Like, even though I did decent in some games,
Yeah.
like some games are just unwinnable. Your team is gonna run it down, or just something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, and then also people are just super toxic. I should probably mute more, but
Yeah,
muting feels a bit annoying to do.
I think you should only mute like if they're starting to ping.
Yeah, but they did it every single game.
Yeah, exactly. So then, like, oh, you see it. Oh, it's one of those games. You just slash mute all. Bam.
Yeah.
They just bit push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Good. So.
All right. Yeah.
So I want to see you in Master soonish.
Yeah, maybe.
And I think if you just follow the tips, I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna be that hard for you.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I just want to get to like 200 LP is the goal for this season. I hope I can hit it. And I just want to focus on improving, and then it should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day,
I believe.
we'll be there. Yeah, I believe as well.
The,
Do you think Yorick is any good right now? Or do you think the meta kind of fucks him in high elo?
I don't think it's the best for him, but I think if you like Yorick, you can make it work. But I think like if you wanna climb, just pick Shen.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Or like even I played against the Bardinet, who normally plays bar top, and he played Alistar top, and he got 33 CS Alistar top, and he just perma roam around, and he just won the game because he's gonna play around bot. So
the fuck?
yeah, so it just depends a bit.
That's so disgusting. What?
Do you wanna climb, or do you actually wanna play the game? It's like
He had 33 CS.
Yeah. So he got he
what
stayed
the
top.
hell, man?
He stayed top into level 3, and then he just went bot, and then never came back. But then since
Fuck.
they just had a Belveth, so even if I push, he just came, he just killed me. And
How much of a psychopath are you to play like this? You play top lane, and then level 3, you just leave the lane.
oh, you don't think this is normal? 1.7 CS, 15.
Yeah, but what am I looking at?
So if this guy is gonna be 450 LP,
yeah.
I believe in you.
This is so illegal, and it works so well. It's always fun to see people like doing such weird strats.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I mean it's
fun
for the game,
but playing against it, it's just like it's not fun for anyone.
Yeah, true.
Besides him, I'm sure he's having fun.
Bro is just laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bit same for the Baus playstyle. Like, it works super well, but then he just gives 10 kills to the mid laner. You're just sitting there as the mid laner, not being able to 1v1 your lane opponent anymore.
Yeah.
But Baus just completely takes over the game.
It'll be like that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Thanks for all of the tips. I'll take them into account, and I'll try to do better next time.
Perfect. And then in a couple of days, weeks, I want to see.
Yeah, maybe I'll hit it.
I want to see a screenshot of you hitting master, and then 200 LP, and then after that, challenger.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play enough for challenger.
Maybe not. But let's start with master.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I'll do my best, and I'll see.
Okie dokie.
Thank you for all of the tips. Yeah. Good luck, man.
No problem.
Bye bye.